Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot and Oracle for the Soul. I went a little crazy on Hay House's 50% off tarot and oracle sale. I'm not doing tarot anymore, so I stocked up on some oracle cards. So I will be doing a flip through. We'll start with Alberto and Colette's The Shaman's Dream. I'll show you the back. It says, "We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. What will you dream?" It says $29.99, so I paid like $15. I think they charged me like a flat $15. This is a 64 card deck and guidebook, illustrated by Jenna Della Gradalia. Okay, so this is nice. It's a magnetic open. We have a nice saying, "We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being." Discover your true destiny as a dreamer. So I really like this box. It's nice. I like the magnetic closure. So the cards are big, your typical big oracle cards. And they're pretty thick and matte. We'll take a look at the book. The Shaman's Dream guidebook. So we have a message from the authors, introduction, the power of symbols, how to work with this deck, how to ask a question. We have 1 card reading, 3 cards, 4 cards. And then we go into the cards. And okay, so it's just the number, the card name, and then like for 1, clarity and organization, or thorough inventory, and auspicious symbol. All right. With about the authors, we have 135 pages. We also have about the artist right here, so that's cool. And if we're just looking at the contents of the book, we have 129 pages. So I typically don't like my cards this thick, but we'll see how shuffling goes when I do the shuffling. So far, this is the only card that is like I'm feeling drawn to, is this Dragon's Hoard. I like the colors and the keys and the symbolism. This card's pretty cool too. Dream Thief. Refusal of the call. I feel like a lot of people are refusing the call right now. Drifter. So you're gonna have to really like abstract cards, play with very dark darks, very light lights, almost like overexposure. I kind of wish these cards had a little bit of gloss. I feel like this is a really good deck for maybe shadow work. The cards seem darker and they're not all like love and light. Except this card's pretty love and light. Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. I think that's a gorgeous card. I love the purples and the pinks. And then this overexposed, just bright white. This card is cute too, Gathering Around. The Power of Community. I'm trying to start community in my community of Roswell. I'm trying to get a child-free group together. I'm trying to get a pagan and agnostic or just non-Christian group together. I want to start like a writing circle, a writer circle. I'm really feeling called to community right now. Horned Cactus, that card is crazy. I like that one. This one's nice too. I like this. Horseman, Herald of Change. But starting community is difficult and you're not sure if anyone's going to show up. You feel like I am feeling like maybe I'm wasting my time. You know, there's lots of community online and I feel like we've kind of, as a society and like especially from millennials and younger, are pretty apathetic to community and to like gathering in real life. Millennials are better like, and younger are better online. Like they don't want in real life interaction. And I didn't for the longest time. Like I would stay clear of in real life. It just felt too messy and complicated, and going someplace was, you know, kind of a hassle. But I feel like in person is just as important as online community. And yeah, I have online community and it's great. I especially love my Fable online community. It's this awesome book lovers app and I highly recommend it. It feels like a safe space. It feels like the early days of like MySpace when people weren't just trying to sell you things. It's just a great community of people who love reading books. And there's a ton of book clubs and it's full of book lovers. And I do love my Fable community. But I just thought it would be nice to connect with people, especially since we're still new in town. I'm still getting to know people. And now that a lot of our community spaces here in Roswell are shut down due to the flooding, and they're being renovated and it could take years. I just feel like we need more community spaces. Oh, I really like this card too. Sky Dancers. How do you guys feel about community, like doing things in real life? Do you like doing things in real life or do you prefer online communities? And I know part of it is that everyone's schedules are different and everyone's lives are so chaotic. It's hard to get to meetups and groups in person. But before 2020, I felt like Phoenix did a really good job. There was always free events going on and free meetup groups. We were a part of a fun child-free meetup group and we'd go out to brunch and do different things around the valley and it was really nice. I met some really cool friends through that group. And then also just the metaphysical shops would hold classes and ceremony, and it was just, you know, a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe it was like that in Roswell as well before 2020. I know that 2020 changed everything. All right, so let's see how it does shuffling. So it's actually, they're not sticky. They shuffle really beautifully. They're almost too big for my hands, but it's really not, they're not the biggest oracle cards I have. I have way bigger, way longer and wider. So these are not uncomfortable to shuffle. So, and since there is no gloss, they don't stick. So that's nice. So we'll just pull one card and see what the book says about this card. Okay, so we have benefactor, grace and generosity, grace and generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift of the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible. Although you will see the results reflected in the material world, the benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that paradoxically your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and carrying into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Cool. So that's a really good message, especially with what I'm talking about, is I just need to not feel like it's me starting these in real life groups isn't going to go anywhere. You know, that negative self-talk, I'm like, oh, nobody's responding, nobody's interested, but people are interested, they are responding. I just have to keep going, and even if only, you know, one or two people show up, that is all that needs to show up, and I need to just keep going and put it out there. So this is a great message. I needed to hear that. I give thanks and gratitude to these cards. So awesome possum. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.